I forgot that I'm not wearing socks, and I hate when people see my feet. I'm stressed. I'll hold them here. Don't look at my feet.
What? Do you want my socks?
No, just look at my toe gap.
Do you want to go put socks on?
No, I'll just stress about it the whole time.
Okay.
That'll make. I'm gonna stuck it under my leg. There we go. What are you doing?
A big stretch.
You got to talk into your microphone.
Sorry.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Oh,
Are we starting?
No, I should start. Okay. Welcome to Rachel Uncensored, the only place on the internet you can find an uncensored version of me. I am here with one of the funniest humans I know, Alli Bellairs.
Hi.
You gotta like talk.
Hi, I'm Alli Bellairs.
That was perfect.
Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm nervous that I'm not talking loud enough, but I'll get through it, I think.
I didn't mean to make you nervous. I apologize.
We're always so far away on this couch.
Well,
We're
did you want me to get
romantic than this?
Well, now we're like not centered. Do you want me to move closer?
Yeah, of course I do.
We don't really sit very close to each other on a normal.
Yes, we do. Don't play.
Now,
yay.
Okay.
Now we feel like friends.
Now it's just weird to look at you. I have to turn my whole body. Before I was like kind of catty cornered.
I love it. I love it.
You got to talk into your microphone.
I'm here.
Do I need to give you a stand?
No. I'm going to keep it right here the entire time.
You're going to forget in 10 seconds.
Nope. I got it now.
I really have to move back to my corner.
Okay.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So usually I start my podcast lately with talking about what pisses me off. Is there anything that's pissing you off today?
Oh my gosh, everything. Number one, I've been on a huge cinnamon roll. Wait, did you want to go first?
No.
I've been so pissy about cinnamon rolls lately.
I was going to touch on this. I need to know, in your opinion, what makes a good cinnamon roll?
Yeah, so many things. So, number one, I think it's just the overall vibe, you know?
Got it.
I want to go in, I want to see it in the glass case. I want it to look a bit like stale. Like, I want to see crunchy looking icing on the top.
Mm-hmm.
I think two sizes a matter. Bigger is not always better.
No.
Because there needs to be some consistency of like, I am not gooey. I'm fully cooked, but I'm soft.
Okay, yeah, because if it's too big, it's going to be too gooey in the middle.
Right. It doesn't
crusty,
cook all the way through.
It's going to be like burnt on the outside.
Terrible.
Okay.
Then you just have to eat the center of it. I also just feel like I was so blessed for so long in my life with so many good cinnamon rolls, and I never took advantage of them. And now I'm like on a cinnamon roll hunt, and I can't seem to find anything that fits the bill.
Do you like Cinnabon?
No, I'm not a big fan of cream cheese icing. If there's a hint of cream cheese, I can do it.
Oh, I didn't know there's different icings.
Oh my God.
I don't know anything about cinnamon rolls. I've never been a cinnamon roll person.
Yeah. Well, I live and breathe for it. I think that like as I'm getting older, God, this is tough. As I'm getting older, I'm realizing that eventually the metabolism is going to stop.
Yes.
But I will always have a cinnamon roll. That will always be my thing that I keep near and dear to my heart. Because it's like I love bread and I love sweets. So I feel like that hits every spot it needs to hit.
It's covering every bit of it.
Right. And so I've like tried to cut out a lot of bad stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But keep my cinnamon roll, but it has not been a good journey thus far.
Do you have, because right now you're staying in California for a bit.
Yes.
And is it just California that has shitty ones?
Just so far, it has been pretty terrible. I don't want to, I don't want to call the whole state out because I feel like that is not fair. It's a big state.
Well, in LA area, I don't feel like cinnamon rolls are everyone's like go-to thing.
No, more green juice.
We're like kale chips.
Terrible. The whole state feels like a fucking Trader Joe's.
That's exactly what it is.
I'm like, I'm not having fun here. No, yeah, California. But I also feel like my audience, and love you so much, but I do feel like they're letting me down a bit. I have gotten a few suggestions and I've said, I trust you with everything in me.
You shouldn't.
And then I go there and I say, they're trying to fuck me. They're ruining my life.
Taste is subjective. And I've noticed a lot of people, they just have bad taste.
I had somebody suggest an orange zested.
No, you can't throw a fruit in your cinnamon roll delight.
No, I'm trying to throw in fruit to my life, but that is inappropriate.
It's actually mind-boggling to me that you don't like fruit.
Well, I like a fruit. Hello, Alli Bellairs. I like green apples.
You like the sourness.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Because to me, it's at the bottom of the list for me.
I think it's because I don't know. My dad has such a sweet tooth. And we grew up in like a very meat and potatoes family.
Okay.
I didn't have a lot of fruits. And
I think maybe because you like your actual sweets, that fruit isn't sweet enough.
yeah, like little watered down.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I love
like
fruit because I pretty much gave up sweets. I'll take a bite. I had to try the cinnamon rolls you had today. Not good. What are you doing? You're winking? What is this winking, rolling your eyes business?
I love fruits. Like, okay, you're better than everyone.
No. Shut the fuck up. I didn't say I like kale. Kale makes me poopy. Avi was making smoothies with kale we grew ourselves, and I would drink that smoothie, and 20 minutes later, I was like, oh my God, I don't find a toilet. I will have the funniest story in the world to tell at parties
Help,
later.
I need a toilet.
I need a toilet right now. And this was going on for like a week, and I couldn't figure out. I was like, something's wrong with me. And then I realized she was putting raw kale in her smoothies. And no, my body didn't like that one bit.
Is that what you feel like being 30 is like?
That you need a restroom immediately all the
Yeah.
time? No.
Well,
Just a lot of the time.
I am so terrified to turn 30 and not be able to control my body.
You have to take extra care of it. I'm
And
like
I
determined.
don't.
No, you're not going to be able to live like you. You're
I
not.
have to make some big lifestyle change.
Yeah, I work out daily, and I make my own protein shakes, and I eat salads all the time. You like salad, though.
Yeah, no, I was talking to Holland about this, and I was like, I think that when I turn 30, I might turn into one of those fitness lesbians.
I would love to see that so much. I want to see how big your biceps get.
No, I am not. I feel like I've always said this, but I worked out so much being like a college athlete and playing basketball in college that I like vowed to myself I'll never do it again. But it's like I haven't picked up a basketball in years, and so it's like probably about time to get right with myself.
Yeah, I don't think you need to punish yourself forever. I feel like,
I'm like,
it's a
I can't ever
punishment
do
being
it.
like, I'm not allowed to work out, guys. Sorry, I already put in all my hours.
Yes.
I'm out for my lifetime.
Ran so many suicides, I became suicidal.
No, fuck. That was a good joke. For you to say, I'm not going to say it.
Say it. Say
No, I'm not saying it.
Yeah.
I feel like it feels good to work out. You always enjoy it after the fact.
No.
When Holland makes you stretch, you're so happy after.
Because I get a little bit taller.
Well, yeah.
I like get another inch. But and I
You
think,
get a whole inch after you stretch?
oh my gosh, I have kyphosis.
Yes.
I like look like a fucking turtle. If I touch my toes, you just like are like, where's that go? You like try to follow the edge. You're like, where's that going? You know? So I guess I do feel like better stretching, but like after I work, I don't have endorphins, I don't think. I think I
Okay.
lost mine.
You lost them all?
I lost my endorphins. Hello, I'm looking for endorphins. If anybody has any, please send them my
endorph
way.
her. Please endorph her.
Yeah.
You just need a little?
Yes.
All right. Well, so you're pissed off that you can't find cinnamon rolls. That's a good thing to be pissed off about.
We were there. Yes, I am pissed off.
I brought it back.
What about you?
Oh, I just read from my book.
Let's hear it.
101 Things That Piss Me Off, written by Rachel
There's
Ballinger.
nothing I love more than when other people complain about something and I get to chime in.
Oh, yes.
Because mine is like, I'll figure it out, you know? But
Yeah.
when somebody else complains, I'm like, this is earth changing.
I love helping other people solve their issues because I'm a genius when it comes to theirs.
Of course.
I'm terrible when it comes to mine. This is number 59. You know what pisses me off? Treadmill commercials. I don't know where I went with this. This was written 7 years ago.
This is your book?
Yeah, that's me on the cover. I wrote this. 7 years ago, I was
Interesting.
in the closet and had a lot of anger.
You were straight when you wrote this.
Did I not look straight? Look at, I'm wearing lipstick.
Do you look straight? Never have you ever.
Do I look like I'm trying to be straight? That's the question.
Are you wearing a denim? Is that denim?
It's a thing that's supposed to look like denim. but it's not.
If you right now look like the cover of Rachel on this,
You're gay.
you are flaming, and I hope you figure that out soon.
It's true.
And I love you, and I see you, and you're safe here. Go ahead.
Thank you. All right, I'll read what I wrote.
Yeah.
Why are the people in those commercials always using a treadmill on the top of a mountain? How did it get up there? How is it plugged in? That must be one long extension cord. No one looks that happy on a treadmill either. Those smiles aren't fooling anybody. If you're on a treadmill, you're going to be sweaty and look like you're about to die. That's just how it is.
Okay, so a few things.
'Kay.
Sometimes people need therapists and not books. You know, sometimes people need.
This is what I went with. I also, the next one is I'm mad at wax napkins.
What is a wax napkin?
Oh my God, you know what a
It's out of my league.
No, it's like the Taco Bell napkins that when you try and wipe something off, it just smears it around.
Got it. Yep, I'm with you.
Those
no
ones?
absorbing.
No absorbing. I said, I hate those napkins. They're basically wax paper. They don't clean up anything. They just seem to smear it around a bit. You think getting more napkins will help, but you end up just smearing stuff around even more. It would be more useful to use your bare hand.
I'd love to be in your mind all those years ago. And I'd love to just explore
I think
a
I'm
little
going to
bit.
send you home with one of these books.
I would love to read it.
Because it's just so much anger for so much stupidity.
How old were you?
It was about I think I started writing it 9 years ago and I published it 7 years ago.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I was in my early to mid 20s.
That's so nice. That's so nice that you were just like sitting at home and a commercial came on and you were like, fuck this.
Fuck that
And
shit.
and you are gonna hear from me now.
Yeah.
You're gonna hear
How dare you try and fool me?
I'm trying-
Also, I have another thing to add
Okay.
about treadmill commercials when they're outside. Back in the day, there were commercials, and I saw a lot of them.
Okay.
Because I had the cables.
Right? Oh, money, money, money.
And they were always on treadmills outside. Because it's good lighting. It's blah, blah. Bitch, run. Just run. You're already out there.
Get on the trail.
There is a hiking trail right next to you.
Rachel's, it's actually so funny that you were so pissed about something that's a commercial. Like, it's like nobody in commercials does what they're doing in a commercial.
No.
You know?
No one on antidepressants is spinning around in a field full of flowers.
Nobody who's has a tampon in is jumping.
Not
okay?
a chance.
You're not jumping with a tampon in.
No, especially if they're in their 30s. That's another thing. When you get in your 30s, you can't jump without peeing.
I don't even like when my mom jumps around me.
No.
I try to
Why
brace
is-
her impact.
Why is your mom jumping?
Mom is in a stage that I think is the worst stage. I call it our terrible 52s. She's just like, I feel like every day she wakes up, she's just trying to prove to me that she's a young spirit.
No.
And I'm like, please get off that ladder. she's like so excited about it. I'm like, please get down. I have this theory that really when you turn this age, that people who start like getting gray hairs, it's not from the stress of life. It's from the fact that you've started to raise your parents.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
now I'm worried that you're going to fall all the time. Now I'm trying to put a helmet and knee pads on you.
Yes.
You know, and you're just on the Chardonnay and you're not listening.
Nope.
And so now I have gray hair.
Yeah, that's pretty valid. I hated the switch from being the kid to the parent. It's not fun.
She's a bad kid too. I'll tell you that
Oh.
about my mom. She's a bad kid and she's drunk more than she should be.
Well, she sounds fun.
She's like a drunk toddler. I'm like, when did you get into the liquor? You know?
When?
Get out
Who gave
of
you the keys to the cabinet? Get out of there.
Yeah.
Home Chef. Home Chef is our sponsor for today. Are you an overwhelmed foodie like me? Are you drowning in a sea of meal kit options? Feeling like you're in a bad dating game where every contestant looks the exact same? Well, fear not, because amidst the chaos, there's one shining star worthy of your culinary affection. Home Chef. It's not just another fish in the meal kit sea. They're the gourmet catch you've been dreaming of. Say goodbye to swiping left on lackluster meals and swipe right for the one brand that'll make your taste buds swoon. Home Chef provides fresh ingredients and chef-designed recipes conveniently delivered to your doorstep to simplify your cooking experience. Whether you prefer a classic meal kit with pre-portioned ingredients and easy instructions, speedy recipes in less than 30 minutes, oven-ready kits with pre-chopped ingredients, or quick microwave meals that assemble in minutes, Home Chef has you and your entire family covered. They have over 30 options a week with a variety of dietary needs. It's not only convenient, but it's a money saver too, with an average of $86 per month saved on groceries for Home Chef customers. For a limited time, Home Chef is offering my listeners 18 free meals, plus a free dessert for life. And of course, free shipping on your first box. Go to homechef.com/Rachel. That's homechef.com/Rachel for 18 free meals. and free dessert for life. You heard that right. homechef.com/Rachel. You must be an active subscriber to receive the free dessert. All right. I had the internet ask some questions for you. Someone really wanted to know what your favorite bottled water is.
Oh my gosh.
I felt like you would have an opinion on this.
Yeah, people get really upset about this. Like, they might write 101 reasons about.
I
getting
might. I
upset
need
about
a new
this.
book.
I like water is water to me. It's hydrogen 2 times and then 1 oxygen.
Yeah.
And I think that like
She's a scientist.
Dasani tastes a little bit.
Oh, yes. It's got a film as
Yeah.
much like Captain Crunch, but not flavorful.
Right. And I used to care a lot about it, but now I think that I'm just glad it's going down. I'm just glad I'm getting it in.
For me,
know?
if you just put carbonation in it, I need another little science experiment.
I don't know that doesn't feel like water to me.
No, and that's why I love it, because I hate water.
Okay, so I don't think you're allowed to. Like, number one, you're made up of 70% of water. You hate yourself.
Yeah. But 30% of me, I fucking love. And I just focus on that.
Yeah. I don't think you're allowed to be an adult and say that you hate water. Water tastes like nothing.
No, it tastes like water. And I don't like the flavor of water.
Okay. And so you're going to die early.
No, because I put carbonation in it and a little electrolytes, and then it's a delicious drink.
I can't do carbonation.
A lot of people can't. I'm all about it.
I can't do you can't do the hydrogen 2, 1 oxygen. I
No.
can't do the bubbles.
No.
Makes my tummy
I really
hurt.
thought you were going to come out with the scientific name for bubbles.
No.
And I
don't
was going
have
to be
that.
really impressed, and you
No.
didn't, and I went, damn it.
No, sorry, not that smart.
Yeah, so do you just drink any bottle of water?
I would drink any bottle of water. Yes.
So if you went into the gas station and Holland said, get a water.
I would not be upset at any. I do like the ones with the nipple on the top.
Ah,
But
you're a nipple
I
gal.
don't. Of course I am. Don't ever
You don't
know.
like a huge open hole.
I keep panning to this. I keep panning.
You're more than welcome to pan all day.
Yeah. But no, not to me. I'm not gonna get upset about that. You get a certain age. I think I've stopped caring.
Okay.
I'm like, water's water.
Just give it to me.
Just get out of my yard.
Let me water my yard.
Do you have a water that really does it for you if you're having
Oh,
real
if
water?
that does it for me?
Mhm.
No, but I have waters that don't do it for me.
Yeah.
Arrowhead and Dasani. I think Arrowhead is the worst of the worst.
I'll suck down an Arrowhead.
It tastes like I am licking dirt.
That makes me feel like it's better for me.
It's more natural.
Yeah. I feel like it's doing what it intended to do.
I just don't think I've ever drank a bottle of Arrowhead and gone,
Now that I'm thinking about it. But I think the difference is that Arrowhead is always lukewarm to me and
Yes.
on the floor in a 32 pack.
yes,
And you're
100%.
grabbing one and you're going.
Yeah.
You know?
I always drank them backstage at a theater. I feel like that's the water they provided whenever I was on tour or even in high school.
You had to change the rider. You were like, no more Arrowhead.
Please.
No more Arrowhead.
Fiji only.
Wow.
No, I
bougie
didn't.
girl.
But when we got bigger, I didn't do anything. When my sisters got bigger, it was Fiji.
I think you did plenty.
I did do plenty. Actually, I did request on the rider to always have a Monster energy drink, a green one, because I didn't sleep and I had to perform.
Yeah.
So I always drank an entire Monster energy drink, like once a day. And now, if I drank one of those, I'd probably die.
I feel like I had a Monster Energy recently, and I felt like I could pee out of my elbows.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I am at 100% energy.
If you could pee out of your elbows, I feel like that's how you would respond to men in bars.
yeah,
a little bit of a spray.
I cannot do a Monster Energy. Oh
No.
my gosh! But unless you want to sponsor,
Oh, if I got a sponsor, I will gladly take that heart attack
I will pee out of my elbows everywhere.
all day. I'll just get little elbow pads.
What it feels like to drink Monster Energy.
It's like when you're in the shower, as a kid, where you'd like have it drip off your pinky and
Of course.
act like you'd bend water.
That's very real to me.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, I did it off of anything. I was like, I did a step. I was like a very step up. Step up changed me a lot. It makes sense that I'm like married to a dancer, but I would get in the shower and it's like, I am fucking it
You would pop and lock it
and throw it away.
all day.
Throw away the key.
I absolutely love it. Okay. So you'll fuck with anything, but water-wise. Taking it back.
Don't misquote me there. You'll fuck with anything. Yep.
Someone asked, who is funnier?
You or me?
I think. Yeah, it is me. You're right.
I know.
Yeah.
I think.
Who's funnier between you and Holland? Because I know you think she's hilarious.
Oh my God. Yeah. No, she's silly.
She's silly.
She makes me feel like I'm a kid at the playground and like your crush is saying anything and you're just sitting there and you're like, yes. That's how she makes me so giddy. It's
Yes.
like I will always think that she's so much funnier. Now put her on a stage.
She's going to clam up real quick. She might dance.
Unless she's dancing. She might
She'll
just start
dance.
Dougieing.
You know what? I'd love that.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's tough.
I think there are different forms of funny.
She is so silly.
You're a genius stand-up comedy type of funny.
Thank you. But she's like,
She's silly. Silly's a good word.
And she comes out of left field with it, which
Yeah.
always gets me. She's like so shy.
Yeah.
And then she's like, boop, boop. And it's like, what'd she say?
She a bibbida booped it.
Yeah. I'm like, what?
Oh, fucking.
Holland. Rachel and Holland.
Love that. Someone asked, do you even care?
Did you explain this?
On my vlog channel, I mentioned it.
Yeah. So I have this thing. I'm just like silly. I think I'm filled with a lot of love.
Yeah, you are.
I am. But oh my God, I just like love to get on people's nerves. I think it fuels me.
It does.
And so like you'll answer the phone and if you're like, hey, instead of being like, hey, Allie, I'm like, you don't even care.
You don't care that I called.
Why am I calling if you don't even care?
You don't care.
You know, like if I'm like, do you want to hang out on Thursday? And you're like, I'll have to check my schedule. I'm like, check if you care too. Why don't you check on that? You know?
So every time I FaceTime with you, you ask if I care.
Oh my gosh.
I did create a shirt with her picture on it that says, I do care.
I look like a freaking child on an ad asking you for $5.
Yeah, and I care. It seems as if I donated to get this shirt. And I gladly donated.
You wrote it all. You wrote it all.
Yeah, this was a donation to
I
our
love
friendship.
that shirt. I love that shirt. I feel like you get me.
I do get you.
You care.
I do care. See? So anytime I'm with her and I'm wearing this shirt and she asks if I care, you can't ask that. I've already stated it.
She's worn it. She's wearing it out.
I
My image is fading.
Yes. And it's going to even look more pathetic later.
Every time I see you, I see that shirt and I say, you know what? Can't say anything here.
Nope. I've done it all.
Yeah.
You were actually, I think that's the first time I actually made you speechless is when I showed up with the shirt.
So funny. People have been making shirts with my face on it. Our friend JY, who plays for the Houston Dash National Women's Soccer League. Very talented team. Check them out. She made a shirt of me doing my wall hit.
Genius.
And I looked at it and I didn't even see it at first. And then I saw it and I was like, this is so funny. And it keeps happening. It's never not been funny. It's
hilarious.
When I've seen my face on a shirt, it's been funny every time.
Yeah. Who doesn't want to see their face on a shirt?
Gosh.
Especially when you're as narcissistic as us. I want to walk into a room and everyone has my face on a shirt.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I don't even care if it's a good picture. It's just the fact that you put
You're
me
like,
on
I don't
a
even
shirt.
care what it says.
I don't care. You can say, I hate this chick. And I'd be like, ha, my face is on your shirt.
Yes. Yeah. It's good.
Look
it's good
who's
to feel
dumb
the support
now.
in the building.
Someone wanted to know your favorite clothing brands for mask aesthetic.
Oh my gosh. People ask this a lot and it's just hard to guide you because number one, your fashion is your fashion. And so if you're looking for like basics and you're trying to stay in a lower budget, a lot of people say to thrift. Now, when people hear thrift, they're like, oh my God, the thrifting, this and the lesbians thrifting everything. But the truth of it is, if you're looking for flannels always look better used. And if you're trying to stay in a low budget, that's where you're getting $5 flannels. You go to Abercrombie to get the same flannel,
It's
$65.
easy.
You know?
It does take some time to search through the thrift store.
Right.
But you're saving so much money.
So I think thrifting, if you're trying to stay in a small budget, that is obviously the best option because you're able to look at stuff you see on Pinterest and say, that's a blue pair of pants. I would like to buy a blue pair of pants. But if you're looking for basics and you want to go to a store, go to Abercrombie. Abercrombie has so many good options for like just basic chinos, baggy jeans. I always get my jeans from Levi. I get a lot of
me too.
sweaters from, Abercrombie or the women's section. And then lately I've been into some very expensive brands, but it's like basically these guys who go to Europe one time
No.
and they come back inspired and they like ship stuff out of New York and LA. And that's like brands like ADL and Cherry and but that's like you're rocking at like $200-$300.
It's expensive, yeah. If you're
shirt.
also trying to look for a budget, you've told me this a lot. There are so many good sales and like clearance sections of places. So figure out your size at that place.
Right.
You can go to the store, try things on, be like, okay, I rock a medium here.
Banana Republic, you can literally type in Banana Republic Factory or J. Crew Factory, and it has like these shirts that were $120, $19.99.
All day. And it's good style. They're good quality.
Yeah, it is. And so it's tough to put somebody in like a direction. I think that when you're thinking and then you have Zara and you have Zara boys. Look in the kids section. I'm 5'7" and I fit so many boys like sweaters and stuff, half the price, and they fit me well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that you have to get like your basics. You have to get your Levi jeans. You have to get your white t-shirts. And then you decide, I want to splurge a little bit and get a jacket from Patagonia. I like that look.
yeah.
I like a Birkenstock. But then it's a lot of like just finding little jewelry. Like that's the stuff that's going to take those basic looks and then start elevate it. Maybe you like a funky sock. Maybe that's your thing.
Oh, I love a funky sock. I love a funky sock.
You just have to find what you want and what you love about fashion and really give into that.
Yeah.
Like if you think a funky sock changes your outfit, it does. You look great. You need more funky socks.
How did you get into fashion? Because you've been more and more into this realm of life.
My brother's closet. It all started out in my brother's closet. No, but I used to wear their like Vineyard Vines, huge polo like button downs, and I used to wear those. It was so fratty at first. Like if you go back in my Instagram, it's just the frattiest pictures. That's a girl in a fraternity.
Yes.
And then I think I've just realized that like I like to feel good. I think it helps me so much with my confidence.
Yeah.
And like I like to feel sexy. It's important to me that I feel sexy and that I love myself because for so many years I'd done it.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Look good, feel good is like an actual fucking thing.
Right. I mean, you put on an outfit that you feel good in, you walk in and you're like, I'm glad I'm here.
Oh yeah. You should be glad I'm here.
I need these bitches up.
I fucking love it. Yeah, when I put on an outfit and I'm feeling good, I notice Abby like is like gets a little hyphy for me. She's like, yeah, I feel. Let's go.
Yeah, I think that it's so fun to get into, and I think especially as we get like older, like finding your style and like being able to do it throughout the years. But a lot of it, like I take so much inspiration from so many different people. Like I think there's like the artsy hikers who like sometimes I see their outfits in Birkenstocks and I'm like, they look so good. Like, love that. And then you see like these WNBA players, these NBA players walking into the games and you're like, what are they wearing?
Yeah.
But I think I've always loved like color. And so I'm starting to get back into that a little bit more. I hate muted colors.
I naturally go towards just plain muted things.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you did put me in a pink sweater the other day. Abby made me buy it.
You look
I now own it.
You should.
I look good in anything. I think I've proven this, but it's what I have to remember to buy the thing and then wear the thing once I bought it.
No, I agree completely. I think you looked so good in that pink sweater. And I think it's just like you like lit up when you had that on. You felt hot. Which is so important.
It's so important.
So important to go to a pink concert wearing a pink sweater.
When I was in the closet and miserable and not feeling myself, my clothes they reflected that.
Yeah.
And then I didn't feel good when I had to like go to an event or anything and I was miserable and my clothes showed that I was miserable, maybe even more miserable that I didn't have any clothes to wear to the fucking event.
I'm sorry that I didn't know you then.
I am also sorry, but also so glad. We talked about this. I did not know drunk Alli and she did not know straight Rachel.
Oh, gosh.
And I think we're better for it.
Yes.
Because you would have roasted the shit out of me and I would have been like, shut up. I don't drink.
I think that I would have, I actually think that I don't know.
You would have been like,
drunk.
hey, you're gay.
I probably would have been, yeah.
Then I would have been like, no, stop saying that.
I definitely don't think we would have been friends.
No.
I don't know how anyone wanted to be friends with me when I was drinking, truly. But I am glad that we I'm glad we met each other at the right time.
It was the timing was everything with this.
Our love has conditions.
Yes, very much so. You stay sober, I will stay gay.
Yes.
Let's do that. We'll keep each other accountable.
Yes. I promise.
I also promise.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. We pinky promised it. Zocdoc. Zocdoc is our sponsor for today. There are some things in life where it's okay if it ends up being a total crapshoot. Like when you try a type of new vegan milk and it ends up ruining your coffee. When you make an impulse buy on an Instagram ad and the product just comes broken. Or you try a new workout class and you end up hating the instructor. But finding the right doctor should never end up being a crapshoot. And with Zocdoc, it never is because you've got more options than you know. Zocdoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors, choose the right one for your needs, and click to instantly book an appointment. We're talking about in-network appointments with more than 100,000 healthcare providers across every specialty, from mental health to dental health, eye care to skincare, and much more. Plus, Zocdoc appointments happen fast, typically within just 24 to 72 hours of booking. You can even score some same-day appointments. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to Zocdoc.com/Rachel to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/Rachel. Zocdoc.com/Rachel. Okay. Someone said this, and I'm very curious. I feel like there's a story, or they're talking out of their butt, and you're going to be just as confused as I am. Someone said, please talk about her getting a tattoo to pretend she had the same tattoo as her wife when they met. Did you pretend you had the same tattoo as Holland? Okay,
Holland didn't have any. Holland did. No.
Oh, where there's a roller coaster of emotions.
Holland did have tattoos when we met. She had stick and pokes, but I had the same. Oh my God, I'm trying to figure out if I had that tattoo. I think we both did have that tattoo when we met. The XOXO.
Okay, because someone saying you pretended to have it, but you didn't?
No, the Shrek tattoo. Holland was like obsessed with Shrek. And I got yeah.
My thing stopped recording. One sec.
Oh, okay. So Holland and I met, and then she like loves Shrek, and I had a tattoo appointment for the next day, and I was like, this is when I was drinking, and I was like, I'll get a Shrek tattoo.
You'll get a Shrek tattoo.
I'll freaking get a Shrek tattoo tomorrow.
Yeah.
And so I did. I got a Shrek tattoo, but it wasn't like, it's not like it was like she doesn't have a Shrek tattoo. That's the only thing I can think of them talking about. All right.
I'm glad that you were just as confused because I was like, I feel like this is a story that you would have told me already.
No, we don't have any matching tattoos. She has an XOXO stick and poke that's like faded. Mm-hmm. And I have an XOXO, but I don't think. All right. I think that's the only thing, and it's not really matching.
It's not matching yours.
No, because I think we both had it.
Okay.
Before we met.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But honestly, now I did get it. Somebody fact check.
Someone explain something. Well, actually, with the fact checking, I have more questions, but I wanted to go through this. So we're going to play a little game of true or false.
Oh my gosh, love.
And I Googled facts about you because I wanted to know what the internet, because I Google facts about myself regularly. I haven't in the last year or some months for some reasons.
Yeah.
I haven't Googled my own name, but I used to like to Google my name and see what they came up with. The internet thinks I've been married. They think I've been engaged. They have my height wrong. They have like
mine too.
My boob size. Oh, I couldn't find your height. I looked.
Yes, thank you, Google.
They don't.
Whatever sister of mine is working at Google. Thank you, girl.
They do not have your height on there. But they did. So you just say true or false, or if you'd like to give reasoning, you can. But this said, your net worth is $2 million.
I have $2 million?
Yeah.
False.
I was curious as to what they said my net worth was, and they said $105,000. So that is also that is also false. They do not know people's net worth.
What is net worth like what you could sell yourself for? I would,
if you liquidated all your shit, how much money would you have?
Like, but how would I know the price of the following that I have? Like my Instagram?
Oh no, like your net worth, like how much money you are worth. So if I sold my house, my cars, cashed in all my stocks, and then put all of the money that I possibly have in a pile.
Okay.
That's how much money.
If I sold AB Nice Co.
I guess.
Interesting. How would they get that number?
That's my thing is they're making it up.
Girl at Google, do work.
Okay, this one was my favorite.
Okay.
Multiple sites said this. Your age is 31.
Why are people saying that? I know why people are saying that. Who started that? I started that.
Yeah, you did.
So back in the day, I think I was such an ass, but I used to change my age every day on TikTok, the real ones know. And like I would never go like below 21, but I would go up to like 53.
I love that.
Every day it would be like 37, 23.
And people
51.
stuck at 31.
Yeah, and Famous Birthdays has been trying to contact me.
I will not say your age online.
We have to have a bit. Oh,
I will never say it.
Guess. I said it. Because I got kicked off. Yeah, my mom kicked me off her insurance. And everyone's like, that's what happens when you're 26. I was like, she doesn't care.
She doesn't care.
She doesn't care.
She doesn't care.
That's okay.
Yeah, I would laugh because you like to poke fun that Abby and I are over 30.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's...
No, and somebody said online, they said, Alli and Holland have a disgusting age gap. And
yes.
I said, girl, it's months. Our age gap is... What, 20 months or 16 months or something? I'm like,
that's toddler counting.
Like, girl, what do you want us to be born on the same day?
Yeah, I noticed that because when I typed in, because I saw 31 and I laughed, and so I typed in Alli Bellairs' age, because I wanted to see how many people had it wrong, and a lot of things came up talking about the age gap between you and Holland.
Yeah. What? Did it? Okay, put it to rest.
Relax.
Put it to rest.
It's very appropriate. Abby and I have a bigger age gap.
That's crazy. Number one, don't tell me about things you read about. No, I'm just kidding. What was I was gonna say something about that.
Your age, Holland's ages. Me and Abby being over 30. That's when you said, and then I interrupted you again.
No,
it's really hard when two ADHD people keep interrupting each other because when one really wanted to say something and they forget.
It's our love language.
It is our love language.
We're like, we interrupt each other.
It's okay. I don't let her finish a thought. She doesn't let me finish a thought.
Yes. No, I can't remember. So not 31. 26.
Oh, wow. You've said
it. Young baby.
Famous birthdays. Write that down.
No. Guys, nobody. Girl at Google, get that deleted off.
This is actually all from News and Bollywood. It's a website. Is where I got most of these. And then I went to other websites and they all said the same thing.
Got it. Yeah.
It says you're an Aries.
I am an Aries.
That one's true.
It will be my fatal flaw. It will take me out of this world.
Do you think that we're similar? Like we're both Aries.
I think you give more March Aries and I give April Aries. God rest my soul.
I'm an April Aries.
I know.
Our birthdays are only a couple days apart.
Yeah, but you're like right at the beginning and I'm like,
you're settled in the middle.
No.
You're right up in that business. Nestled.
I'm like, I'm April. And you're like, I'm kind of April.
I'm here, guys. I got here early.
Were you early?
No, I was yes, because I was a scheduled C-section.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I was like a week early.
Yeah.
Because they do
God, we would have had the same birthday.
Oh my God.
That would have been crazy.
I don't think we would have been able to do that. We would have fought too much about it.
Like who?
It's my birthday.
It can be yours. I don't even like my day of birth. It's like, oh God.
I stressed about it, and then I realized to make it unstressful, I just don't do anything.
That's so nice. Mm-hmm. What I realized about birthdays is now that I am this age, it's like officially the age where I've started losing. Like before, when you're turning an age, you're gaining. You get to vote. You get to buy cigarettes. You get to buy, then you're 21, you get to buy alcohol. Then you're 25 and you get to rent a car. You turn 26, you lose your parents' insurance.
Yep.
You lose your will to live. You lose your bounce back.
You lose the control of your bladder.
Yeah, apparently that hasn't gone for me yet.
Well, when you get yourself on a trampoline and see what happens.
Get yourself on a trampoline on the top of a mountain, not plugged in, obviously.
And see what happens. You'll be fine. Yeah. It says you were pursuing a psychology degree from 2019 to 2022.
Those dates are wrong, but that is correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I do have a psychology degree. Shout out to the mentally ill bitches who don't have relationship with their fathers.
Woo! I was giving them a woo.
You're the happiest person I've ever met in my life. Shout out to the mental ill bitches. Woo! Like nobody at home did that. Everybody else at home was like this. Oh.
Fuck,
like,
that's me.
Yeah, you're like, woo, mentally ill. Mentally ill bitches rise up.
I'm so stable and sane. It's scary.
I love it. It's how supportive you are, though.
Yeah,
I'm like,
guys.
I'm like, stand up if you've suffered with mental illness. You're like, yes, everybody get up.
I have it, but everyone else, I support you. Please stand. Please rise for the occasion.
You're helping people up. You're like, do you need help?
I'm here for you.
Yeah.
Your feelings are valid. I don't have the same ones.
Sucks for you.
I have so much serotonin.
I've never seen. I'm like you. I look at Rachel. I'm like, you have like a lot to be sad about. And she's
okay.
like, no, it's good.
But have you seen how much I have to be happy about?
I would die if somebody said that to me. If somebody said you have so much to be happy about.
Oh no, fuck that. No, if I'm upset about something, don't tell me to be happy.
Right.
Let me be upset. It'll take me 2 seconds to get over it. Trust me.
Somebody told Rachel that she was too happy, and she wrote 101 reasons why she was pissed.
Yeah, I'll show you. Treadmills. I'm mad about them.
It's so funny. Yeah. Okay. Psychology degree.
Okay. So you got it. You've graduated.
Of course I did. After 6 years.
I also have a psych degree. We're very different. We both same but different.
Yeah. You got a psych degree.
Uh-huh.
What did you want to do?
Yeah. I don't want to talk about it. I feel like I've mentioned this to you before.
No, it's okay, and I don't want to talk about it either.
I wanted to be a cop. Not anymore.
Great.
I applied for the LAPD Academy, and I failed my lie detector test because I got in a fight with the guy giving it.
Sounds.
Because he said, "Have you ever told a lie before?" And I said, "Yeah."
Of course.
Who hasn't? And he goes, "I haven't." And I said, "Well, that was a lie, sir."
Oh,
right off the bat.
God.
No, we were fighting the rest of the time. We fought because I said, "You're a liar. You're a liar. Put this little thingy on your finger. Let's take this to the fucking courts."
I have never lied about anything serious. I don't think I love honesty. If you don't lie, you ain't living.
No.
You gotta lie a little.
Yeah.
And you gotta lie for the story. You gotta lie for the kindness. You gotta lie for the plot.
Yes. And I was like, "Sir, you've been a toddler. You lied as a toddler." He's like, "No." And I said, "That's a lie. Stop lying about your lying."
Yes.
And I said, "Have you never," and I took over the interview. I said, "Sir, have you never been asked, how's your day?" And you just respond, "Good," because it's an automatic response, but your day has not been good? And he was like, "No, I would never lie to someone." I said, "Why are you lying to me? Why?" And then I got a letter in the mail saying, "I am not accepted. I have issues with authority." And I said, "Okay, yeah, that worked. That's right."
Okay, yeah.
That seems right.
Yeah.
That follows. That tracks.
That is so funny. Yeah. So no, I wanted to do something positive for the world. Yeah. I wanted
neat
with my psychology.
That sounds better.
No, I wanted to be a mental health therapist, but I was also in nursing school, which is like fever dream.
I love your nursing school stories though.
It will change. It will change a person. Any person who's in nursing school right now,
bless.
Just go get a cigarette. You need one. Like people are like, how can you be a nurse and a doctor and smoke? And it's like, go through one day. It's like every nurse I know, if I see a nurse out, I'm like, you want a menthol?
Yeah.
They need it.
Yeah.
They need it.
A stiff drink and a cigarette.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Just a few more. You only have one brother, they say?
No.
Okay, false. All right.
3 of them.
Great.
All older. And then there's me. How do you classify that? You know?
Still trying to figure it out. You're an avid rock climber.
Oh, I did. We really liked rock climbing and rock.
Oh, yeah. She was excited about it. Don't worry, I stumble too when I'm excited.
We really liked rock climbing. We really liked rock climbing in Pittsburgh. It's like one of the things we pull out of Pittsburgh to say we had a good time there sometimes.
Yeah.
But the gym we like started going to, not very gay friendly.
I was gonna
So we
say you
stopped
should
going.
try going back since you're in LA now, right now.
Oh yeah,
Because it's just gays.
You're
There's
right.
no straights.
Who else?
They don't exist.
This is our sport.
There might be a nutty man.
Right. Just but
granola
he's so
man.
down with the
Yeah.
gays. His daughter's gay.
Yeah. He's like, sure. Move. I want to climb this rock.
He's like, I
now.
have 3 daughters. They're all gay.
Don't know how it happened.
Let's climb this V3. Yeah.
And then the last fact is that your wife is Holland Bellairs.
Oh my God. So true. And bless that.
The only fact that matters.
Write that out, print it out.
All the day. All
Tattoo
days.
it on my
I think that's
skin.
all we talk about every time you come on this podcast is your wife is Holland Bellairs.
Deserves it.
And then someone just said, can you talk about women's sports? I figured you want to give a shout out to the women of sports.
Oh my gosh. So many athletes. I think that a lot of people are like, I'm taking over here.
I'm just letting you talk. That was the end of my questioning.
Yeah. So, women's sports, I've always loved women's sports. I grew up playing every women's sport and boys. You called me on the football team a few times. But yeah, we've gotten super into it lately. I just think that so many of these freaking girls and women are so talented.
Yeah.
And like, it's so cool to be a part of this uphill change. People are seeing that what we all knew, that women are talented and deserve just as much, if not more, recognition.
Yeah.
And we've been so lucky to work with so many teams that have invited us out to their games, which feels unreal because you guys are so much more talented and cool than we are. But yeah, so I think that we got really into college basketball through our friend Elizabeth Kitley, who played for Virginia Tech.
And now she's for the Los Angeles, what's their name?
Aces.
No, the Las Vegas Aces.
Las Vegas
yep.
Aces. Yeah. And then we got a cool little connection with the Houston Dash, who we love as well.
I got to go to that game. That was fun.
Yes.
When they played to Angel City.
But just so many talented athletes. I mean, I think we're really seeing it now. And it has been talented. You look at players like Asia Wilson, who is just, I think she just scored 1,000 points in a season, which is insane.
Holy shit.
She had games where she scored 40 points, 50 points.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane athletes. You have Arike, who, it's like so many powerful, and there's so many gay women who are so powerful in the league. You have Diana Taurasi, who just played her 20th freaking season. I mean, I grew up with posters of her on my wall in the early 2000s. You have Sue Bird. You have Megan, you have just all these athletes that are coming out, and not only are they fantastic athletes, but they're speaking about so many important things that are going on in the world. They're standing up for Black Lives Matter, and they're fighting for women's rights, and they're fighting for equal pay, and they're saying, hey, did we forget that women are the most advertisable people in the world?
Yeah.
You're pushing all this money to men, and they can't sell gum in their pocket. Women can sell ice. Anything and everything.
Yes.
Ice as it melts as water.
Yes.
And so I just think that
it's melted ice. They're selling melted ice.
Right. They could sell Arrowhead water. Okay?
They could. I would take it.
Yeah, so it's just really cool to be involved. Honored to even be involved in any of it. But I just think it's so cool to watch these women speak up and not only be fantastic athletes, but just like role models.
Yeah, we're in the middle of a big switch.
Of course.
And I love it. There were so many women athletes at the Olympics this year.
Of course we are. I think Caitlin Clark has just done a great job bringing eyes to it.
Yes.
And then it's like you can't stop watching the fucking game. These ladies are on fire.
I feel like there's some older female athletes that have been around a while that are like annoyed that now it's getting attention. I'm like, you're getting attention now though. Like I feel like we should embrace this and not be mad about it. Don't be mad that you weren't getting attention. Be happy that you are getting attention.
I think there's so much pushback because for so many years you missed out on so many athletes. I mean, I don't know if you remember like Lisa Leslie.
I've heard the name.
Back in the day. I mean, these were, even when Brittany Griner first came to the league, it was like these names blew up and then they couldn't sell out stadiums. And so it's like there has been so much talent there for 20 plus years. And so, I think it's just great that people are tuning in and starting to realize it.
Yeah. Go get your, what is it, the ESPN women's basketball package?
WNBA app.
WNBA app.
But they're
so
going to ESPN next year. I think they just signed a huge deal. But that's
good for them.
That's with Title IX too. I mean, Title IX is having some of these women's athletes making $300,000, $500,000. Like they realize that these women are role models. Yeah. And they are doing great things for their university. And so pay is just going like
and the more you pay them, the more attention it gets and the better, just more entertaining
it
gets.
Of course.
Let's get entertaining.
The WNBA is the best too because there's so many exes
Oh,
It's like, this
yeah.
is Love Island with basketballs.
Come on.
And the most talented women
they could
you've
be
ever
fighting on the court and then maybe kiss a little.
seen. Maybe.
You never know.
You never know what you'll get.
Watch to find out.
Right. And tune in.
And that is going to be the end of our episode. Thank you for being here.
Oh my God. Thank you for having me.
I had so much fun.
I always have fun here.
I don't even know what we talked about.
The important things.
The important things. She's not 31 years old.
I'm not. But I am married to Alli Bellairs.
And that's all that matters. Thank you for being here. All of Alli's links will be down below. Find her on TikTok and Instagram. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.
Love you.
Bye. Thank you for listening to this episode of Rachel Uncensored, the only place on the internet where you can find the uncensored version of me, Rachel Ballinger. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, subscribe, or follow, or do whatever this platform tells you to do so that you can get notified every time I post a new episode. Love ya!